Hello, Fredonia. Can't hear you. Hello, Fredonia. Class of 2023, are you excited this afternoon? I can't hear you. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's get this celebration underway. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Stephen H. Collison, Jr. It is my honor to serve as president of SUNY Fredonia. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the chair of the Fredonia College Council, the Honorable Frank A. Pagano. Mr. Pagano, who was first appointed by then Governor David Patterson in 2009 to serve a 7-year term as a member and chair of the Fredonia College Council, was reappointed in 2016 by then Governor Andrew Cuomo. Mr. Pagano started his career in banking, then from 1970 to 1998, served as president of MPJ Enterprises. From 1998 to 2006, Mr. Pagano served as chair of the Chautauqua County Industrial Development Agency. Mr. Pagano served 3 consecutive terms as mayor of the village of Fredonia, and from 1995 to 2007. In 2005, he was elected to serve a 1-year term as president of the New York State Conference of Mayors. And in 2006, then Mayor Pagano was listed in the congressional record by Congressman Brian Higgins for his outstanding contribution to the New York Council of Mayors. Giving greetings on behalf of the Fredonia College Council will be Chairman Frank Pagano. Please join me in welcoming Frank Pagano to the podium.
Thank you for that warm reception. Dr. Collison, cabinet, processional members, faculty, parents, guests, especially the class of 2023. I welcome you all to the 196th graduation ceremonies. It is also my pleasure to welcome our keynote speaker, Lynn Ruder. Lynn is a graduate of Fredonia State and also the current mayor of the village of Lancaster. To the graduates, I want to say congratulations. You've worked hard to get to this point, and you should be proud of all you have accomplished. You have learned so much during your time here, both in the classroom and outside of it. You have grown as individuals. You have developed the skills and knowledge you need to succeed in the world. As you go into the world, I encourage you to remember the lessons that I have learned here. Remember to be kind, compassionate, and respectful. Be open to new experiences and ideas, and never give up on your dreams. The world is a big and exciting place, and there are so many opportunities waiting for you out there. In addition to the general advice I've already given, I'd like to offer a few more specifics, pieces of advice. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is part of life and is an important part of learning and growing. Don't let the fear of failing hold you back from taking risks and trying new things. Be kind to yourself. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up over them. Just learn from them and move on. Find your passion and pursue it. Life is too short to do something you don't love. Find your passion and go for it. It's been a pleasure to be with you on this wonderful occasion. Before I close, I'd like to tell you the story of a young graduate 5 years ago who came up to me and said, "I want to thank you, Mr. Pagano, for your inspirational advice that you gave me at graduation." I said, "Well, thank you," but I could neither remember the graduate's name nor what I had said. I asked him to please refresh my memory. What did I say that inspired you so much? At that, the alumnus looked at me square in the eyes and said, "I've tried to live my life by these words." You shook my hand, gave me my diploma, and said, "Keep moving, keep moving." And now it gives me a great pleasure to introduce Provost and Executive Vice President David Sturra, who will lead us in today's commencement. And now I'll take my own advice and keep moving. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Pagano, for your welcome, your unwavering support of this institution, and your encouragement to the graduates and campus community. Please stand while Rebecca Hammock, who is graduating magna cum laude this afternoon with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in musical theater, leads us in the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing after the anthem while Christina M. Witters, who is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree in biology, reads this afternoon's opening reflection.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We gather today for ceremony and ritual, for the most solemn celebration of the Academy. Here we will remember our purpose as an institution of learning, recall our ideals, and rededicate ourselves to the pursuit of all that is true, good, and beautiful. May the spirit of wisdom and goodness remind us of our grand vision, which is nothing less than the transformation of the world through the formation and education of those who study here. And today, we rejoice in the successful preparation of another class of graduates, and we honor them for their accomplishments.
All right, please be seated. Thank you, Rebecca and Christina. And thank you as well to Dr. Paula Holcomb and the Commencement Wind Orchestra for enriching this afternoon's celebration with your music. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of this afternoon's processional party, who will please stand as their names are called and remain standing. Please hold your applause until the entire party is introduced. Hannah Barden, Senior Class President. Dr. Greg Gibbs, President of the Fredonia Alumni Association. Professor Mojtabwa Saidian, Moj, as we all know him, Professor of Business Administration, Chair of the Department of Economics, and official mace bearer. Christina M. Witters, Undergraduate Student Reflection Reader. Ronnie Nissen, Graduate Student Reflection Reader. Dr. Stephen H. Collison, Jr., President of SUNY Fredonia. The Honorable Frank Pagano, Chair of the Fredonia College Council. Our keynote speaker and SUNY Fredonia alumna, the Honorable Lynn T. Ruda. Madison Miller, one of this afternoon's graduates and recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Emma Getz, one of this afternoon's graduates and the recipient of the SUNY Norman R. McConney Jr. Award for Student Excellence. Dr. Bruce Simon, Chair of the State University of New York at Fredonia University Senate. Logan J. Wilson, one of this afternoon's graduates and the recipient of the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Dr. Janelle Ray, Interim Dean of the College of Education, Health Sciences, and Human Services. Dr. Kostov Misra, Dean of the School of Business. Dr. David Stringham, Dean of the School of Music. Dr. J. Andy Karfa, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dr. Judith Horowitz, Vice Provost. Professor Todd Proffitt, Senior Assistant Dean, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Dr. Naomi Baldwin, Interim Chief of Staff and Executive Assistant to the President. Dr. Vicki Sapp, Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer. Maria Carroll, Director of Human Resources. Michael Kelly, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Michelle Quado, Chief Information Officer. Dr. Tracy Stinger, Interim Vice President for Student Affairs. Karen Rohr, Vice President for University Advancement and Executive Director of the Fredonia College Foundation. Richard Morrisroe, Esquire, Member of the Fredonia College Council, and Joanne Nebo, Member of the Fredonia College Council. Thanks to all members of the processional party for being part of this celebration. Please be seated. Today's ceremony is a collaboration among hardworking support staff, dedicated volunteers from throughout campus, and the Commencement Committee, chaired by Associate Director of Campus Life, Rachel Martin. Please give them a round of applause. And thank you to all who have worked collectively to make this celebration a special day for graduating students and their families and friends. Thank you also to this afternoon's faculty marshals, Professor Natalie Gerber of the Department of English and Director of the Honors Program, and SUNY Distinguished Teaching Professor Ted Lee of the Department of Biology. Give them a round of applause, please. Also, please join me in recognizing these graduating student marshals who are honored for their academic achievement and service to Fredonia. Olivia Camp, Ian Alexander Degg, Julia Giro, Campbell Joseph Howard, and Sadie E. Orobe. Today's sign language interpreter is Janelle Kruger. Thank you, Janelle. And thank you to those who are coordinating today's live streaming video. And it is now my great honor to reintroduce the 14th president of the State University of New York at Fredonia, Dr. Stephen H. Collison, Jr. President Collison was unanimously appointed by the SUNY Board of Trustees to the presidency of SUNY Fredonia after a nationwide search in 2020. Since arriving on campus in August 2020, he has provided us exemplary leadership that has kept this institution fully operational and continuing to fulfill its mission under various challenges, including the global pandemic, while taking full advantage of opportunities to ensure the relevance of this institution. I now present to you Dr. President Collison for the charge to our 2023 graduates.
Thank you, Provost Starrett. Faculty, staff, students of SUNY Fredonia, the leadership of the SUNY system, members of the Fredonia College Council, alumni, friends, and supporters of SUNY Fredonia, parents, relatives, friends, and supporters of the 2023 graduates of SUNY Fredonia, all members of this community, thank you for joining us today for this special celebration for the 2023 graduating class. Thank you, Honorable Lynn T. Ruder, for serving as this commencement speaker for this afternoon. Thank you. It is a pleasure to have you back on campus. As president, among the most important roles that I perform is to work on behalf of students, faculty, and staff. It has been a special honor to do so since my arrival here in August of 2020. This afternoon, I'm very pleased to congratulate all the graduates for their accomplishments. To the parents, the families, the friends, and support of our graduates, I can only imagine the tremendous pride you feel for the accomplishments of these graduates. I know you are excited to be able to share in this commencement. I too feel tremendous pride for these graduates. I want to celebrate your support, your love, the pride that you have in the accomplishments of these graduates. Thank you for sharing this experience today with our graduates, as well as thank you for sharing in their journey throughout their entire time here at SUNY Fredonia. Thank you for believing in the transformational power of higher education. And more importantly, thank you for trusting us, SUNY Fredonia, to care for the education, for the care and the education of your graduates. Thank you for the opportunity and the privilege. Class of 2023, great things in life cannot be accomplished without the support and help of others. To get to your graduation today, you were helped along the way by your parents, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones, the faculty and staff of this institution. As they say, it takes a village. So, class of 2023, will you please stand up and join me in extending thanks and appreciation to all the individuals who helped you along the way to today. Thank you. You may please be seated. Class of 2023, here is my charge to you that I hope you will always remember as you journey through life. You know, when you watch the news on television these days, it seems as though people are forgetting how to talk with each other or how to listen to each other. As graduates of SUNY Fredonia, our expectations of you is higher. I want you to remember this word. I call it EDIG. EDIG. You know about emails. You know about e-pass. You know about e-file. You know about e-portfolio and e-everything. I'm adding EDIG to your lexicon today. EDIG stands for empathy, dignity, integrity, and grace. I won't define the words to you because you know their meanings. What I would say to you is that if you want to be truly successful in endeavors that involve others, then in your interaction with people, you would treat them with empathy. You would treat them with dignity. You would treat them with integrity. And you would treat them with grace. And you would do so regardless of where someone originated, regardless of their race, regardless of their color, regardless of their religion. There are many people who are unhappy because they are unable to appreciate the good things that they have. So exercise a sense of gratitude for things that come your way, no matter how small they may appear. Be aware that in life's journey, there can be disappointments. Should disappointments come your way, remember to deal with them with dignity, integrity, grace, courage, and hope. Remain connected to the friends you have made here, to your professors, and by all means, be an active supporter of SUNY Fredonia. Care for the welfare of others and the welfare of the home communities, of your home communities. Work to make this world a better place for all humanity by simply being a part of the solution to problems that impact communities that you inherit as your home. Be proud and lead or follow with purpose, dignity, and integrity. No matter where you go, it is my hope that you will remember to practice ED. Class of 2023, I am so proud of you. You come from 18 different states and 9 different countries. That is a powerful network you must take advantage of in your journey from here. You will all be connected by 2 powerful words: forever Fredonians. You will forever be a part of the tapestry that is the Fredonia story. A story that is rooted in our desire and commitment to transform lives, communities, and the world in which we live through higher education. A story rooted in our mission to challenge and inspire students to become skilled, connected, creative, and responsible global citizens and professionals. I wish you the best, and I look forward to learning about all you will achieve in the future. God bless you always. God bless SUNY Fredonia. Thank you.
This year's graduating class exhibits the best of Fredonia's traditions, its spirits, and its future. Members of the class of 2023 have developed their skills and brought pride and distinction to the university in many ways. They have applied their knowledge off campus through internships, service learning, and clinical field placements. Representing the graduating class is Senior Class President Hannah Barden from Ithaca, New York, whose college career has centered on service to students, SUNY Fredonia, and her home community. Hannah graduated this morning with a Bachelor of Science degree in Communication Studies, summa cum laude, with minors in Environmental Studies and Psychology. She has been named to the Dean's List throughout her Fredonia years. Hannah served SUNY Fredonia as a campus tour guide for 2 years and has been a class representative to the Student Association, as well as former class vice president. Many of her activities are related to honor societies, as a member of Psychology Honor Society, a member and current president of Lambda Pi Eta Honor Society in Communication, and as a member and president of Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society. She completed a psychology internship in 2021 and also served as an eco tour guide during the summer of 2022 as part of an internship with Discover Cayuga Lake. Hannah has been active during her Fredonia years with the Geology Club, serving this year as secretary, the Film Society, Philosophical Society, and German Club. Her future plans include returning home to Ithaca, then traveling and eventually pursuing a career in ecotourism. Joining Hannah this afternoon is her mother, Karen Barden, and friend, Sarah State. May I ask them to please stand and be recognized. It is my great pleasure to present Senior Class President Hannah Barden.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, family and friends, and the 2023 graduating class. My graduating peers, it is an honor to stand here today and to represent you all as I present the 2023 senior class gift. I would like to invite President Collison to the podium to receive a gift to the university. A $2,830 and counting dollar check towards a scholarship. We hope this goes on to support opportunity and success. And thank you so much to everyone who contributed to making this gift possible. When I was finishing out my last year of high school and beginning the transition into the next phase of my life by writing my college application essay, I predictably did not know what I was going to try and do with my life. But I did have a sense of what I thought was interesting and important. And so I opened with a discussion of the concept encapsulated in the term Sonder. John Koenig describes Sonder as the realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own, populated with their own ambitions, friends, worries, routines, and inherited craziness. As I look out today, I see an accomplished group, many of whom have gotten to know one another, and many of whom remain relative strangers. And yet, we have all impacted one another's particular college experience in some way. Whether you have shown up for somebody as a best friend, creating trust and security, as a classmate who always sits in the same part of the room, as a familiar face from the Starbucks line, or as the professor who has guided learning, taken the time to understand your students, and inspired them to succeed. Whether you have been the relatable stranger who took a nap on their textbook in the back of Reed Library, the employee who worked to keep people fed or buildings clean, or the hand that painted an encouraging message on a now familiar rock that sits outside of the university commons. We have connection. And as we celebrate our achievements today, and as we go home and begin working to orient ourselves into the next phases of our lives tomorrow, and as we move through moments and experiences and emotions, through all of this, I encourage us all to remember the connection that we are a part of. We contribute to those around us, and we can decide what kind of contribution we want to make. I encourage us to remember the moments of positivity that we have found with those around us, and to remember that we can contribute a moment of positivity for others, that in each of our own vividness and complexities, we acknowledge that of one another's. So I want to say to everyone, peers, mentors, faculty and staff, family, everyone who has contributed to creating these past years together, I appreciate you. And to all of today's graduates, landing here with degrees to our names, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, class of 2023, for your generous and lasting gift. And thank you, Hannah, for those heartfelt remarks and for your years of service and leadership. And now the Fredonia Chamber Choir, under the direction of Dr. Vernon Huff, will sing My Companion by Elaine Hagenberg with text by Edith Franklin Wyatt. Thank you, Dr. Huff and the Fredonia, thank you, Dr. Huff and the Fredonia Chamber Choir for that wonderful performance. At this time, we would like to acknowledge recipients of State University of New York System Awards, which were presented in April by Chancellor John B. King Jr. to three of our graduates. As I announce their names, I ask that the students please stand and be recognized. Madison Miller. Madison is a Bachelor of Science degree candidate with a major in biology, graduating summa cum laude, who received the 2023 State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Thank you, Madison. Logan J. Wilson. Also a Bachelor of Science degree candidate with a major in biology, graduating summa cum laude, who received the 2023 State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Emma R. Getz. Emma is a Bachelor of Science degree candidate with a major in Computer Information Systems, graduating cum laude, who received the 2023 State University of New York Norman R. McConney Jr. Award for Student Excellence. Thank you.
You know, before I introduce our keynote speaker, I want to share something with you. I don't know about you, but when the choir was singing that song, "You Are My Companion," it's powerful, moving. And so please join me in just saying thanks to the choir. You know, there are a lot of things about SUNY Fredonia that I really appreciate. I have to tell you, there is tremendous talent at this university. Something I've never seen anywhere before, and I've traveled many institutions of higher education. And so when I say I'm proud of our students, I'm speaking from experience. So students, you are the best. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce to you this afternoon's keynote speaker and one of SUNY Fredonia's own, the Honorable Lane T. Ruder. Mayor Ruder serves her community as the first female and youngest mayor of the village of Lancaster, New York. I'm going to say that again. Mayor Ruder serves her community as the first female and youngest mayor of the village of Lancaster, as well as the Director for Economic Development. As the chairperson of the Grants Committee, she has played a vital role in bringing in over $25 million back to her community through local, state, and federal grants. Mayor Ruder also serves as the chairperson of the Climate Smart Committee and has been a driving force in the village recently receiving the designation as New York State Bronze Certified Climate Smart Community. Mayor Ruder earned a Bachelor's of Music degree from SUNY Fredonia in 2008. She also received the coveted Performance Certificate and a Master's of Music degree in music from here in 2009. She's a member of the Buffalo Musicians Association, Local 92, and has performed throughout Western New York in classical and popular music arenas. In addition to her civil duties, Mayor Ruder is a music teacher at Lancaster High School, serving as Director of Orchestras since 2008. Additionally, she is conductor of the Greater Buffalo Youth String Orchestra, and during the summer, an assistant faculty member at the Bravo Workshop. I don't know how you do all that. Incredible. Now, I want you to listen to this. She's also a volunteer firefighter for the village for 15 years, and hear this. She is proud, and we should all be proud, to be the first female driver and an interior firefighter in an Eagle House company. Did you hear me? She is the driver, first female driver, an interior firefighter in the Eagle House company, and received the 2016 Chiefs Award and the Administrative Member of the Year Award. She is also founding member of the Lancaster Beautification Committee. Mayor Rhoda was a national finalist for the Grammy Music Educator Award for the year 2020 and 2021, and in 2019, a recipient of the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra Music Educator Award of Excellence. We are so honored to have you join us today to celebrate our graduates. Please help me in welcoming the Honorable Lynn T. Ruder to the podium.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the leadership at SUNY Fredonia and to President Collison for inviting me to speak today. It is an incredible honor to return here to SUNY Fredonia, where my professional journey began. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Graduates, have you ever ended up in a situation where you think, how did I get here? And no, I'm not talking about the morning after a late night at Sunny's or BJ's. I feel that questioning where I am and what I'm doing has been the story of my life. While I never could have imagined myself here on this very stage, I could not be more grateful to have this opportunity to share in this moment with all of you. Because that is what life truly is. It is a series of moments that create opportunities for interactions and connections between people. You never know where those connections will lead. One of my favorite quotes is from Steve Jobs, where he says, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever." For so many of us, we want our dots to be lined up in a nice, neat row, a clear trail of where we have been and a distinct path of where we need to go as we forge ahead in our lives. Life just doesn't work like that. Looking back, particularly on the past 4 years, all of our life dots seem like a chaotic array as COVID has wreaked havoc on our very way of life. And while there's a part of me that wishes to move past COVID and never think about those times ever again, like it or not, we have all been changed by that collective experience, and it played a major part in the story of your time in college. The fact that you sit here in that seat today, wearing that cap and gown, means that you have already defied the odds. It doesn't matter if that path has taken you longer than 4 years, if you've changed your major 7 times, or whether you made it through by the skin of your teeth or reached this moment with flying colors. You are here. You did it. You have proven your resilience, your determination, and your grit. Because you experienced attending college during a pandemic, you have built a skill set beyond what most college graduates end up with, which includes an incredible ability to cope with change, to deal with the unknown, to handle grief and fear. You have proven your willingness to sacrifice for the greater good, your ability to adapt and to conquer hurdles that nobody should ever have to experience. I predict that the class of 2023 will take the skills that they have gained through the challenges and tragedies that we have experienced and be the strongest, most impactful graduating class that we have seen in a long time. Today, I challenge you to take that compassion, that flexibility, and that endurance that you've gained through the past 4 years and go improve this world. Correct the hate, correct the polarization, correct the lack of empathy. I have faith in each and every one of you, and the world desperately needs you. And while that may seem like an impossible challenge, it doesn't need to be one singular action, but a commitment to a lifestyle that builds a series of small, impactful moments. And those moments will be the dots that shape the story of your life. If you would have given me a glimpse at the story of my life when I was in high school, that I would be a music teacher in the community where I grew up, that I would be a firefighter, that I would be elected as the first female and youngest mayor in the history of my community, I would have told you that it was the wrong story. I had my plan. I had my goals, and I thought I knew what I wanted. I was an incredibly shy student growing up who didn't like to speak or have attention drawn to myself, but who was willing to work and was fascinated by science. I started my post-high school journey at the University of Central Florida, majoring in forensic science. So I have so much respect for all of our science majors who are graduating today. But for me, once I started my college science courses, I immediately felt like I didn't belong there. I wasn't as drawn to my chemistry class as my classmates, and I was certain that I would be considered some sort of fraud in those science classes. Thankfully, I had always played the cello growing up, and I brought it with me to college. I found solace in going and practicing my cello after chem labs, trying to shake the feeling that I didn't belong. Bringing my instrument to Florida was one of my most important dots so far in my life story, because through those cello lessons at UCF, I found my passion for music and decided, for multiple reasons, to transfer here to SUNY Fredonia to major in music education. I would like to say that the rest is history, but unfortunately, that was not the case. The moment I left 80-degree sunny Florida in December and transferred here to Fredonia's frigid, windy winter, I was already questioning my decision. Throughout my college experience, I pretty much locked myself in Mason Hall and worked to catch up. I never planned on being a music major in high school, so I didn't come into Fredonia with the same music background as my classmates. After such a big decision to change majors, to transfer schools, and to move back across the country, I was alarmed when once again I felt that I didn't really belong. Instead of measuring my progress against myself, I was measuring it to some imaginary idea of what I thought I should be. However, I did love music, and I felt like when I was in the classroom, I was making a difference. So I continued with my music education degree. During my student teaching, I'd moved back home and was in that strange transition period of being used to all of the freedoms of college life, yet finding myself back under my parents' roof. I was in limbo, caught between being a student and a professional, and even though I was home, I was trying to find my place. I returned to working at my part-time job at an ice cream store, and one day another employee walked in so excited because he had just signed up to volunteer for our local fire department. I remember him being so enthusiastic, so full of life and joy, that when he handed me an application, I didn't even hesitate to fill it out. Another transformative dot in my life story. Mind you, I have no family in the fire service, no skill set that would serve me in that field, and at 5'3", I'm not exactly built for the job. As I sat in my first meetings and trainings, that familiar feeling of not belonging returned, but this time, I barely listened. I was determined to prove myself, to serve my community, and I wanted to give back. So I started taking as many fire courses as possible. I am proud to be the first female in my company to become an interior firefighter and to be qualified as a driver on our engine. The skills and the experiences that I've gained through my time in the fire service is unlike any I have ever had. I'm so grateful that I strayed from what I thought my life would be and took a chance on something I never imagined that I could do. After student teaching, I graduated from Fredonia in December, a semester early. I was so anxious to figure it all out, to start my career, to settle down. I was done with the feeling of being unknown, with the feeling that I didn't belong. Typically, there are not teaching jobs open in the winter, so you can imagine my surprise when I received a phone call in the middle of January from the department chair of where I went to public school, telling me that a full-time orchestra job opened up at the high school and that I should apply. Within a few weeks, I was the new orchestra director, thrust into the middle of the school year where the students were almost as old as I was. I loved this challenge and took to teaching with a passion, but it was only within a few short years that I started getting the feeling that it wasn't enough, that I was capable of more. As I drove to work every day, I rode past our village's downtown, which was dilapidated and full of vacant storefronts and empty parking lots. I never really liked seeing that in my community, but that feeling really started growing, and I would complain about it to anyone who would listen, saying that someone should do something about it. Finally, someone responded that maybe I needed to do something. I laughed, asking what a music teacher could possibly do. But that conversation was another pivotal dot in my life story, and it is what led me to running for the village board and eventually becoming the mayor of the village of Lancaster. I'm so proud to say that after years of hard work and bringing in millions of dollars in grants, we are now in the middle of a revitalization that is unlike anything our community has seen in the past 50 years. Being the mayor has challenged me in ways that I never could have imagined. During my time in politics, there have been countless days where I felt that all too familiar feeling that I seem to have always had, that I didn't belong, especially when people incredulously look at me and ask, "Wait, you're the mayor?" As I started reflecting on the insecure feeling of not belonging that seemingly plagued me through my whole young adult life, I have come to the profound realization that what I thought was a feeling of insecurity and doubt, that feeling of not belonging, that is actually what growth feels like. As children, we are told all the time about growing pains, the physical pain of our bodies growing into our future selves, but nobody really prepares us for the other growing pains that we experience throughout our lives, the emotional and mental side of new experiences, new challenges, or misfortune. I feel lucky that life has presented me with so many opportunities outside of what I ever could have imagined for myself. Being open to new experiences has helped me become the cello-playing, teaching, firefighting mayor that I am today. When you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you are always going to initially feel like you don't belong. And if you choose to stay in that comfort zone, you may feel more comfortable, but you will never grow or reach your true potential. My advice to you on this very important dot in your life is to be open to whatever may lay ahead for you, even if it's not what you imagined your life to be. Listen to the quiet, and believe me, it's quiet voice inside yourself that will subtly guide you to your next dot and your next dot, creating that string of moments that builds to a meaningful life. Change is not failure, and evolution is a natural and exciting part of life. Don't let the fear of what could happen paralyze you into not making anything happen. Growing is sometimes uncomfortable. The beauty of the journey of life is that it will take you through so many unexpected twists and turns. It will challenge you in ways you never imagined. It will test you, and it will try you. But trust me when I tell you that you have everything that you need right inside of you to live the life that you are meant to lead. Only you can forge your own path. Do you have the courage to take that leap? Are you willing to pass through the uncomfortable feeling of growth that makes you question, feel vulnerable, and at times insufficient to become your best self? Here's the thing about life. You only get one shot. And I hope that you all are thinking the same thing that I am, that I'm not throwing away my shot. Congratulations to the class of 2023. I wish you a fulfilling journey as you embrace each and every one of your dots that will create the story of your beautiful and impactful life. Thank you.
To commemorate this occasion, first, we are very happy. We are very grateful for the inspiring message to the students, their families, to our faculty, and so on. And so to mark this day, I'm going to present to you this plaque. I hope you display it with pride.
I will. Thank you so much.
As we begin the presentation of candidates, please remain seated in Steele Hall until all graduates are recognized as a courtesy to everyone attending today's ceremonies. Diploma covers given to graduates today are a gift of the Commencement Committee and the Office of the Registrar. This afternoon's readers are Vice Provost Judith Horowitz and Senior Assistant Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Todd Proffitt. We will now proceed with the approval of the confirmation of degrees for candidates for bachelor's and master's degrees and the advanced certificate, and the presentation of candidates for graduation. May I ask the enrobed faculty and staff to please stand. Please turn and face the graduates. Faculty and staff, you have played important roles in educating and inspiring these graduates. I ask you now to confirm formally that they have met the requirements of their degree programs. Do you approve of these candidates for the bachelor's and master's and the advanced certificate? Thank you. President Collison, the candidates have been confirmed. Thank you, faculty and staff. Candidates for the master's degree and the advanced certificate, will you please stand? President Collison, these graduates have completed master's degree and advanced certificate requirements in their programs of study. They have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York. In the name of the faculty and by its authority, I have the honor of presenting them to you so that you may confer upon them the appropriate master's degree: Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Music, Master of Science in Education, or the Advanced Certificate.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer upon you the appropriate master's degree or advanced certificate and admit you to all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Welcome to the company of scholars. Congratulations.
Candidates for the master's degree and advanced certificates will now be directed to the platform to be hooded and to receive their degrees. Graduates, the ushers will escort you forward by row. Master's degree recipients will be hooded by the Interim Dean of the College of Education, Health Sciences, and Human Services, Janelle Ray, and Dean of the School of Business, Kostov Misra. Most advanced certificate graduates have previously attained their master's degree and therefore already wear the academic hood.
Ronnie W. Nissen, Jr. Jeff C. Hopkis. Madigan Ardell Howard. Zoe Nicole Charette. Mitchell Matthew Sexton. Kayla Ann Henry. Michaela Lynn Peloe. Andrew M. Nierbin. Kalisha Lachey Mosley Velasquez. Marissa Rose Sultana. Amber Lynn Panuski. Alyssa Marie Panuski. Emily Elizabeth Rohde. Erica L. Seltzer. Helena Caitlin Boyd. Madison Sacco. Lindsay Jane Chahowski. Allison M. File. Amanda Marie Wellens. Jessica R. Losell. Carrie L. Wise. Kaylee Mae Schreiber. Brianne Hope Domagala. Gabrielle Mohan. Abby Lynn Monahan. Courtney O'Connor. Bailey Morgan Berry. Emily Anna Ludden. Megan Marie Latanzio. Claire Sullivan O'Connor. Aaron Henry. Amanda R. Kent. Kathleen M. Sprofkin. Emily N. Kuber. Jacqueline Maria Scambucci. Ryan Cobb. Julia Mercedes Dole. Kelsey Lynn Kalea. Mackenzie Shea Hamer. Ashley Rosina Alonji. Alexis Genevieve Poggio.
Candidates for the bachelor's degree, will you please stand? President Collison, these candidates have completed their curricula prescribed for their degrees by the State University of New York at Fredonia. They have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York. In the name of the faculty and by its authority, I have the honor of presenting them to you so that you may confer upon them the appropriate degree: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, or Bachelor of Science in Education.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer upon you the appropriate bachelor's degree and admit you to all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining to the degree. Congratulations. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left.
Please be seated. Ushers will escort you to the stage by row to receive your degrees from members of the Fredonia College Council.
Christina M. Witters, summa cum laude. Emma Rose Getz, cum laude. Logan James Wilson, summa cum laude. Campbell Joseph Howard, summa cum laude. Madison Miller, summa cum laude. Julia Giro, summa cum laude. Olivia Clamp, summa cum laude. Ian Alexander Daig, summa cum laude. Sadie E. Olrogue, summa cum laude. Sydney T. Booth, summa cum laude. Gina Marie Conti. Camilo Andreas Garzon Borda. Joseph Vargas, summa cum laude. Maxwell Dolan Delahante, magna cum laude. Emily Joyce Carr, magna cum laude. Angie Sempertegui, summa cum laude. Kaylin Hairston. Kelsey Elizabeth Loper-Fido, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Rachel Herman, magna cum laude. Lori Vert Cobo. Elizabeth Bray, cum laude. Madison Geyser, cum laude. Kendall W. Brooks. Dorena Janelle Jackson. Olivia Ann Kenny, summa cum laude. Reagan Elena Walton, summa cum laude. Abigail Rose Cassiopo, summa cum laude. Brooke Eleanor Grohl, summa cum laude. Rachel Mayu. Liam W. Miller. Isabella DeCola, magna cum laude. Isabella Surma, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Bailey. Emma Kate Martin, cum laude. Valerie Christine Fox, magna cum laude. Mark William Hoffman, summa cum laude. Nora K. Lauber, summa cum laude. Ash DeHarder, summa cum laude. Mel Fajardo, cum laude. Yisel Fernandez Arevalo, summa cum laude. Destiny Hernandez Diaz. Christian Villafane. Emily Austin, summa cum laude. Grace Hannah Lang, summa cum laude. Caitlin Marie Cooter, summa cum laude. Emily J. Phelps, cum laude. Patricia Ann Dudley, summa cum laude. Rebecca Amy Straczynski, summa cum laude. Rababa Tafwa. Rosa Rodriguez Vargas. Brandon Kirk Landis, summa cum laude. Samuel Rend Yuntorno. Kayla Catherine Gerslinger, summa cum laude. Amber Nicole Carangelo, cum laude. Ryan Logan Fisher. Haley Benson, magna cum laude. Sage Elizabeth Crisanti, summa cum laude. Jacob Grant Hogan, magna cum laude. Braden Wolleben. Malone Kremerman, summa cum laude. Ashley Helen Dunlap, summa cum laude. Erin Alexandra Burley, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Marie Huber, summa cum laude. Michaela Leah Farley, cum laude. Maya Noel Getz, magna cum laude. Kaylee Ann Quokka, cum laude. Abigail Milagros Wolcott, summa cum laude. Lily Joyce, summa cum laude. Christian L. Moots. Courtney L. Kirschnack. Douglas Paul Martin. Miranda Raquel Perez. Catherine Stiegel. Mallory Wag. Tabitha L. Allen. Amanda Ray Fanger, magna cum laude. Jacqueline R. Heinen, summa cum laude. Whitney Mackenzie Boulay. Hannah Aluri.
Cameron Elizabeth Holtz. Brianna Panzardi. Gabriel Lopez. Aaliyah Gugino. Amanda Silva. Jared William Casey. Sarah Rose McMullen, magna cum laude. Chantel Phelps, summa cum laude. Lauren Ditchy, cum laude. Louis Eric DeCarlos. Stephanie Donat, summa cum laude. Jared Johnson, summa cum laude. Grace M. Massey. Madeline Spencer, summa cum laude. Caleb M. Crampton. Kennedy Rain Zambrono. Summa cum laude. Sorry about that. Dalen Alexandres Martinez Llanos, cum laude. Amy Crow. Nicholas R. Nosbish, summa cum laude. Matthew Frederick Hill, cum laude. Olivia Michelle Gates, summa cum laude. Victoria Rose Bugenhagen, cum laude. Alyssa Gianna Perry, summa cum laude. Madeline M. Grebel, magna cum laude. Maya Elena Kardanic, summa cum laude. Julia Arlene Fowler, summa cum laude. Noah Adamson. Alana Nicole Massey. Yu Sasaki, cum laude. Ethan G. Kaiser. Sarah L. O'Leary. Jolie Springborn. Abigail Flynn Nordwall, summa cum laude. Elizabeth G. Whiteman, cum laude. Pranav Chaturvedi, summa cum laude. Nicholas Abdo. Alyssa Dixon, magna cum laude. Sydney Nicole Preston, cum laude. Chardonnay Oliver, cum laude. Erin Eleanor Cool, summa cum laude. Ethan James Pocock. Kyle Campbell. Madeline R. Travers. Talia R. DeFay. Summa cum laude. Jordan Barrett, summa cum laude. Alexis Lindemer, summa cum laude. Sienna Elizabeth Christ, summa cum laude. Trinity Tartaro, summa cum laude. Craig Joseph McCabe. Dalton Robert Jerzak, magna cum laude. Ricky Napoli, cum laude. Anders Eric Johnson. Bryce Andrew Whitman, cum laude. Gregory Lee, magna cum laude. Antonio Carlo Demacopoulos. Ethan R. Kribis. Vincent Noel L. Mendez. Colin Bramore, cum laude. McKenna Staclaza, summa cum laude. Amanda Elizabeth Eastman. Victoria Powells. Alexis Michelle Wolf, magna cum laude. Darren Isaiah Booker. Ronald Brown, cum laude. Timothy Andrew Previtera. Charles A. Adamano. Dylan Thomas Fendler, magna cum laude. Julia Alexander Arundel Olivi. Cody R. Fleet, cum laude. Dominic Dragone. Giorgio Konstantinos Stathopoulos. Sorry. Riley J. Dershberger. Allie M. Kilborn, summa cum laude. Samantha Madison Todd, cum laude. Courtney Marie Campese, summa cum laude. Madison Marie Rochelle, magna cum laude. Carolyn Grace Mackery. Azim Hamad Zaidi. Demaya Kimona Grant. Anali Vida Blaine. Sophia Fallon Alisi. Savannah Marie Wojnowski. Sydney Tanner. Jordan Elizabeth Schroeder. Abrielle L. Mastrada. Haley Bush, magna cum laude. Julia Lee Peterson, summa cum laude. Emily Olstrom, summa cum laude. Zachariah Polwicki. Brandon Eric Ortiz Fernandez. Julia Kasher. Timothy Smith. Jared M. Clark. Abigail Emig. Isabella Ann Mong. Rachel C. Karaszewski. Trevor W. Gain. Ashley Marie Kazamarski. Thank you. Aaron Woods, cum laude. Kaylee Arden Fleming, summa cum laude. Molly Lou McGowan, summa cum laude. Julie Christine Culver. Caitlin Elizabeth Riley, magna cum laude. Brianna Jovina one more time. Orlogio. Brandon Christopher Siebert. Noah B. Dake. Brandon Mitchell Kopka. Nathan G. Nunn. Jordan Mayer. Paige Brooke Eversole, summa cum laude. Amelia Driscoll, summa cum laude. Samantha Loretta Reed, summa cum laude. Colin Patrick Roster, summa cum laude. Alexander Mathewson, summa cum laude. Esmedi Ventura Santana, summa cum laude. Abigail R. Horn, magna cum laude. Delirious Rodriguez Martinez, summa cum laude. Jessica Morse. Logan Chandler Negron, summa cum laude. Alyssa Piazza, magna cum laude. Emily Annette Crassy, summa cum laude. Lily Lucille Constantino, summa cum laude. Caleb Reynolds, cum laude. Wenqing Wu, cum laude. Madeline Ava Barlow, cum laude. Laura Eaton, summa cum laude. Alexis May. Nicole Barlow, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Jordan Alston. Sophia M. Walter, summa cum laude. Allison Buck. Courtney Lynn Tobias. Avery A. Blank, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Gorgievsky, cum laude. Rhiannon Lynn Davis, summa cum laude. Joshua Reginald Ninan, summa cum laude. Eric Daniel Schatz. Sierra Vasquez, magna cum laude. Trace Lawrence McKenzie, magna cum laude. Nicholas Raymond Whitmire, summa cum laude. Courtney Hayes, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Perry, cum laude. Angelique Marie Evans. Christopher J. O'Connor. William Ronald Bernard. Morgan May Jalil, summa cum laude. Gabriel Ray Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Porchette McCrinnan. Christopher Bowman, summa cum laude. Drew Alexander Troutman, summa cum laude. Samuel Bennett. Elliot J. Wood. Ryan Nowak, summa cum laude. Simona Marie Lukasik, cum laude. Xiaohan Shou. Stephen Ian Diaz. Matthew R. Zazuha. Andrew Santiago Vescones. Justin Paul McCaffrey. Layla M. Ross. Spencer Robert Nuccicelli, summa cum laude. Joseph D. Corello, magna cum laude. Ryan C. Kennedy. Jaden L. Vone Pachan, cum laude. Jack Irwin, cum laude. Robert A. Abwaji. Sekou Sonogo. Parker Angie. Dylan Angie. Jacob Gennaro. Michael Ranieri. Thomas James Starks. Connor James Gates, magna cum laude. Matthew Scott Rhodes, summa cum laude. Ronalde Panuski. Aaron McDillan Walden, cum laude. Joshua Lone, magna cum laude. Amanda Seiper, summa cum laude. Brandon Milanowski, summa cum laude. Erica Lynn Bolt, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Skylar Watson, summa cum laude. Nadia Castell. Delaney Tunstall, summa cum laude. Cameron Finch, summa cum laude. Mario Chai Ching Fei. Joshua Snyder. Mason Kirby. Joshua W. Rojas. Jared A. Walsh, cum laude. Beth Ann Brown. Kiana Smith, summa cum laude. Tanisha Smith, summa cum laude. Prince Aziz Hunt. Sorry. Charles E. Fuller. Jean Pacheco Garcia. Abigail A. Alexander. Andrew Collins Cornell. Brendan Harder, summa cum laude. Curtis Borsey. Calvin Griffin Roberts. Megan McCain. Derek Mack Jr. Michael Tumbaco. Eleanor Voranka. Evan Donnelly. Connor Bessie Nolan. Casio Michael Fonseca, summa cum laude.
Let's give one more round of applause for the graduates. Very good, thank you. I would like to invite Fredonia Alumni Association President Greg Gibbs to the lectern.
Wow, well, I am distinctly proud to be the first person in the room to come up to the podium and say, congratulations, class of 2023. On behalf of the Fredonia Alumni Association, welcome as newly recognized alumni of SUNY Fredonia. You join over 50,000 alumni across the world, an invaluable network for you as you move forward to whatever your future may hold. I encourage you to stay in touch with your alma mater, take advantage of that network, share news for your Fredonia magazine, The Statement, participate in regional reunions, and come back to visit your campus during homecoming weekends. As you find success, whatever that may mean to you, I encourage you to show your support for others that come after you, sharing your talents and resources and the love of Fredonia. I wish you much happiness and success, Fredonia alumni, and best wishes for your next adventure. Go Blue Devils!
Congratulations to each of you receiving a degree this afternoon. Special thanks to today's keynote speaker, the Honorable Lynn Ruda, the musical groups, and all special guests for being part of the 2023 commencement of the State University of New York at Fredonia. Graduates will be exiting Steele Hall at the lower level doors facing the Williams Center. Now please rise and join the Fredonia Chamber Choir in singing our alma mater, and remain standing for the closing reflection by Ronnie Nissen, who received a Master in Science Education degree in Curriculum and Instruction in Inclusive Education this afternoon.
We complete this ceremony with a blessing for these, our graduates. May a desire to learn be ever enkindled in their hearts. May a desire to search for truth, goodness, and beauty lead them down the exquisitely winding way of the road less traveled. May a desire to serve allow them to hear the cries of the vulnerable and impel them to give of themselves for the sake of others. And may of all the graduates know in the depths of their hearts they are worthy of the honor bestowed upon them today.